What is the normal force? What is a force? Force equal to weight. Weight. That is the first expression we have to study in the 4th, 5th, 6th class physics. What is the force? Force equal to weight. In a higher section, we have to study the Newton's second law of force. F equal to mass into acceleration. So, force means rate of change of doing
Work.
work. That is also force. Now listen here, what is the SI unit of force? Newton is the SI unit of force. In CGS unit of force is
Earth.
dyne.
Dyne.
These are the common units we have to use in the case of force. So this is the introduction of the chapter. The chapter is dealing with what are the different types of forces available. Okay, we have to study in this chapter two type of forces, concurrent forces and explain करूँगा. Concurrent forces is the chapter. Different types of forces we have to study in this chapter. What is the difference between them? And before that, what is the effect of forces will be happen in a body? I am just applying a body. I am just taking a body and apply some forces. What are the changes will be happening in the body? You can guess it. Maybe I am taking a chalk and applying a force in the chalk. What happened to the chalk here?
Break.
The chalk is changed its shape, changed its size. That is the first effect. A body is moving in this direction. A body is moving in this direction. I am applying force to this direction. The movement direction will be changed. That means direction of the motion will be changed. First is change its shape and size. Change its direction. Another one. One body is at rest. I apply some force. It will be start to moving. One body is moving. We have to catch it. It will be come to rest. In the cricket we have to catch the ball. No. So that means the movement is come to rest. So resting objects start to move. Moving objects start to rest. That means the body change its state. So these are the effects will be happen. We have to apply the force on a body. First one, change the shape and size. Change its direction and change its state. Change state matlab
Motion.
motion will become to rest, rest will become to movable. So it will be change its state. Clear everyone? So these are the effects. A body will be have to apply the force here. Clear everyone? So I repeat once more. What is the force? Force equal to weight. What is the weight? What is the weight? mg. Mass into gravity. Okay. Then Newton's second law, F equal to ma. That means change in momentum. That is directly proportional to force. That part is the derivation of this F equal to ma. Change in momentum. P2 minus P1. That means mv minus mu. M is taken outside. V minus u. M of V minus u equal to
ऐसे
T हो जाएगा. F equal to m of V minus u divided by T. So that is called as m. So F equal to ma. V minus u by T क्या है? A. So F equal to ma. Actually, rate of change in momentum, that is directly proportional to force. I repeat once more. Rate of change of momentum. Anyway, rate of change है तो meaning क्या है? Divided by t. So momentum का change p2 minus p1 divided by t is directly proportional to f. Then after that we should get the final answer, f equal to mn. Pause the video. This is the introduction starting. I am just entering the chapter. Okay, listen here properly. I am considering an object. This object is applied only one force here, F. Maybe 5 Newton. What is the final effect of this object movement? In this direction, the object is start to move. Am I right? Only one force is here. Another one. This is the case number 1. Case number 2. The same object. I am providing 5 Newton force in this direction, 5 Newton force in this direction, and 5 Newton force in this direction. What is the direction of this object? Downward. Difference is that in this case only one force applied here, more than one force is applied here. Any object is experienced more than one forces, the object is depends on the resultant of the forces. Clear everyone? So resultant क्या है इधर? 5 Newton in this direction, 5 Newton opposite direction. Two forces will be cancelled. So resultant only will be existing in the top one. So that will be moving in downward direction. समझ गया क्या?
Yes.
Okay. So more than one forces experienced a body, the body to show the resultant effect of the object. The resultant effect of the object. पढ़ा लूँ क्या? Effect of the object. I hope you can understand this. Clear everyone? So more than one forces applied on the body to show the resultant effect. So depends on this idea. The forces are divided into two: uniform forces and non-uniform forces. Okay, so we should going on that. Listen here. I am considering an object. Case number 3. I am considering an object. The object is experienced 10 Newton here and 10 Newton here. What is the resultant condition of the body?
0.
Body is at rest condition. Final force equal to 0. Resultant equal to 0. The body is in rest condition. So more than one force is applied. Force magnitude is same. Direction is different. The body is at equilibrium condition. Am I right? Equilibrium मतलब rest condition. Force, sum of the forces equal to 0. That is called as equilibrium condition. Equilibrium. Otherwise rest condition. This is called as uniform forces. Am I right? What is the meaning of uniform forces? Magnitude is same but direction is different. Clear everyone? Next is non-uniform forces. Case number 4. I am considering the same object. 10 Newton is here and 3 Newton is here. What is the actual effect of the body? The body is moving downward. 10 minus 3. Because in these cases two forces are there, 10 Newton in downward direction, 3 Newton in upward direction. Both forces contain magnitude is different and direction is opposite. So resultant effect will be happen. The body is moving in downward. This is unbalanced forces. Unbalanced forces. This one is balanced forces. The 9th physics you already studied this topic. Balanced forces. Clear everyone? Then this much we already know. I'm just going on our chapter new idea. That is the case number 5. Listen here properly. We have to consider the same object here and applying different forces. 5 Newton, 5 Newton, 5 Newton, 5 Newton like that. You can just see here the object is all forces are same. The object is said to be rest also, depends on the balanced condition. But now we have to study the object have a tendency to move uniformly. I hope you can understand this one. Forces are same, equal and opposite magnitude. Maybe the object is at rest condition, otherwise object is moving in uniform. Uniform movement मतलब क्या है?
Same.
Equal distance in equal interval of time. That is called as uniform motion. Example, I have a ball. The ball is moving A to B. Example. Uniform motion. I am considering a ball. The ball is placed in a distance A to B. The ball is placed. The ball is moved into the distance A to B. The distance I am dividing 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter and 10 meter. The ball is moving from A to C, D, E and F. Timing is 1 second, 1 second, 1 second and 1 second. Every timing is same 1 second. So the ball is moving from A to C, C to D, D to E, E to F and F to B. This movement is called as uniform motion. Equal distance in equal interval of time. So maybe the object in equal distance, uniform motion, otherwise object at rest. That time the body experienced resultant force is called as equal magnitude and opposite direction forces, otherwise uniform forces. This is chapter का entry है. इसके बाद हम लोग concurrent force में कनेक्ट करूँगा इसको. इतना समझ गया क्या? So one body is at बॉडी रेस्ट में हो जाएगा, अदरवाइज बॉडी यूनिफॉर्म मोशन में भी हो जाएगा. Sometimes you remember the 9th one of the chapter here, velocity time graph. Under the velocity time graph, output क्या है? Acceleration. Velocity time graph equal है तो acceleration is also uniform. 9th physics में पढ़ते थे हम लोग, the same topic. तो इसका थोड़ा सा भी आगे हम लोग जा रहे हैं. यूनिफॉर्म मोशन है तो यूनिफॉर्म फोर्सेस है तो बॉडी इज एक्सपीरियंस रेस्ट कंडीशन, इसका सेम इफेक्ट है. ऑब्जेक्ट इज मूविंग इन ए यूनिफॉर्म, बोलो ना मेरे साथ, यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. क्लियर एवरीवन? पॉज द वीडियो, ड्रॉ द डिफरेंस. लिसन. So now we have to understand that the forces are in uniform, forces are in balanced condition. The body having two possibilities, at the rest, otherwise in uniform motion. Point number 2. Point number 1 of the chapter is completed now. Point number 2 of the chapter, line of action of force. There is a new word for you, I think. Line of action of force. Listen here. Everyone please listen here. Straight your backbone. Don't write now. Just listen. The term क्या है समझ करने का कोशिश करो. Point number 2 of the chapter, line of action of force. What is that? I am considering a body and applying two different forces here. One is here and one is here. Force, I am just calling that forces F1, F2. Okay? I am trying to extend the line of the forces in other side also. I am just extending this force like that. And extending this another force also. This extension of the forces lines are called as line of action of force. Hello sir, listen here everyone. Line of action of force means just extended the force. This line of actions are intersecting anywhere? No. This line of action of the F1, line of action of the F2 placed in the same plane. That's the reason this type of forces are called coplanar forces. The line of action of the forces lying in the same plane, that is called as coplanar forces. Point number 2. Another example. Another body. One force is here, F1. Other force is here, F2. I try to draw the line of action of F1. Here also, okay? Here also. Line of action of F2. What is the resultant of that? Line of action of the F1 and line of action of the F2 is passing through the same common points, otherwise intersecting in between them. समझ गया क्या? So line of action of the forces are meeting in a common point. That forces are called as our chapter concurrent forces. Clear everyone? So what is the line of action of force? The line extending, passing through the force. Force के अंदर से एक line pass कर रहे हैं. That line is known as line of action of force. That line of action of force, दो force का same plane में है तो that is called as coplanar. That line of action of forces intersecting in a common point, that is called as concurrent forces. समझ रहे क्या? I am just giving some of examples also. So this one is coplanar. Line of action of forces lying in a same plane. Coplanar or concurrent. Line of action of forces. Action of forces met at a common point. Okay. Point number 2. In this case, line of action of forces are in different, don't intersecting any point. So line of actions are different. The body have a tendency to rotate. मतलब इसको क्या बन जाऊंगा? टॉर्क बन जाऊंगा. What is a torque? Force into perpendicular distance. 10th physics chapter number 1. Turning forces.
Yes.
So, line of action of forces are different. The object have a tendency to rotate. The line of action is different. Line of action does not intersect. That means torque. Torque the symbol is torque. Torque is the symbol for torque. Torque is present here. That means object have a tendency to rotate. Start to rotate. But in the case of second one, line of actions are intersecting each other. Shake your udhar. No, both are cancelled each other. So torque is not there. The object is at rest condition. Otherwise, uniform motion. Torque is absent here. Rotation is not present here. Clear everyone? That means every rotating body have a coplanar forces. Am I right?
Yes,
Your fan is a coplanar forces. Earth have a coplanar forces. What is the meaning? Rotations are here. Line of actions are lying in the same
Same
plane.
plane.
Cannot intersecting each other. समझ रहे क्या sir?
Yes.
So इसके बाद क्या है? After the next topic. Listen here everyone. So once more, coplanar and concurrent. Just the definition we have to study now. First one is object in a balanced forces. It is at rest. It is at uniform condition. Point number 2, line of action of forces are in the same plane. That is a coplanar. Line of actions are meeting at the same common point. That is called as
Concurrent force.
concurrent forces. Concurrent forces have to do not show the rotation, but coplanars are helped to rotate the body with the help of a torque. What is the unit of torque? Newton meter. Sorry, Newton meter is the SI unit of torque. Pause the video. समझ रहे क्या? Is resultant forces. This is also combined with that. That's why I'm just trying to explain it. Resultant force. I'm already telling you, more than one forces applied on a body. The body is experienced resultant of that all forces. Example. This is one force is here P, another force Q. P and Q applied on the point O. What is the after effect of the point O? Resultant of P and Q. So this is the resultant. That means resultant of P and Q. So P resultant means P plus Q. Otherwise depends on the magnitude. P minus Q भी आ जाओगा. Depends on the magnitude because direction is different. Minus भी आ जाओगा. So resultant is here. Okay. Then listen here. So what is the final effect we have? A single force is giving the total effect of the forces applied on the body. Example, this book is here. I applying force in this direction and another pen please. In this direction also. So I am just applying two forces at a time. But is the book is effect on a resultant force. So what is resultant force? This force का effect भी है. This force का effect भी है. A single force is giving the effect of more than one forces applied on the body. That force is called as resultant force. सही है ना? एक ही बॉडी में ज़्यादा फोर्स अप्लाई हो गया, but the body is experience resultant of the all the forces. So resultant मतलब क्या है? Resultant एक ही फोर्स है, एक ही फोर्स बाकी पूरा फोर्स का इफेक्ट हम लोग को दे रहे हैं ना. So that is called as resultant force. Resultant force is always representing with the capital letter R with the proper direction also. Force is scalar or vector? Force is a vector. So all the forces we want the direction also. Am I right? Okay, this much of cost is topic. This much of